Yeah, howdy, folks. Okay, this video is about guitar nuts and how to make a tool so you can work them to get the proper string height if they're too high. In the internet, you can see that they cost like over $100, so that's pretty expensive. I think I accomplished it just by using some old hacksaw blades. I went to the belt sander, and for the small gauges, for the high E chord, I went to the belt sander and I used a piece of wood and went ahead and and ground it down. But I think I did too much on one of them, even though it's like 14 thousandths, and like if you're going to use a 9 gauge or 10 gauge, you'd think it'd be enough. But I've been making these slots. Oh, and before you go ahead and work with it, what you have to do is on the sandpaper, you go ahead and round off the corner of the teeth of the blade, so you get this type of figure on the edge of the blade, because if you don't, the slot's going to be square and you want a nice little bend in there. So that's what I did. I just went like 45 degrees and worked it a little bit on the sandpaper, and that gave me what I wanted. Anyway, what did I say this was? 15, 13. Yeah, it's pretty thin. But anyway, you go ahead and work your nut at an angle, and if you can see, it's really thin. Even a 9,000 string, the high E would probably catch in there. So what I suggest is just doing this, rock it back and forth a little bit, and that'll open it up. Yeah, it seems to open it up. It's nice and rounded. That probably worked, but I'm sure you could get away with just grinding. Hey, that was 13. This one I left at 23, and the 23 thousandths one makes a nice groove. Whatever your choice is, you could try it first on a piece of wood and then take your string, see how it fits. But this looks like it probably do the job. And for the middle strings, you probably just rock it back and forth a bit, and that would give you a bigger opening. That's a nice little bend in there with a U, so it's perfect. And then for the thicker, that low E, I just, on this one, they actually measure in the back side where the teeth, there are no teeth, they measure like 31 thousandths, but where the teeth are, they measure a little wider. So until I took the side teeth off, because I didn't want to get it too wide. Anyway, so I did the same process. What I did is I knocked off the relief on the teeth that go to the sides, knocked that off, and I brought it back down to 30 thousandths, and then I went ahead and put a little radius on the teeth, little radius, so that it'll leave a nice little fillet for the string to sit in. And this is 30 thousandths, and if you rock this one just a little bit to the sides, makes a beautiful little groove for the fat string, for the low E. So there you go. This hacksaw blade is old and it doesn't have any teeth. Probably the way you want to go, because if it cuts too much, it might make the groove too fast, especially in plastic. and bone. It'll probably eat too much too fast, and you'll probably, go down too much. So just go slow at it. These are worn down, so they don't cut that well. So that's good. That's good because it'll do it slowly. That's what I want. You want to measure every time. See that perfect little groove? Want it wider? Just slant it some more as you go back and forth. And there, you can get a 56 in there easy. So anyway, so that's little hack, cheap. I have to spend so much money on these nut files. It's crazy. Anyway, and then you hear on the internet that you buy these Japanese nut files that cost like 128 euros, and they crack and stuff. And heck, this is hard to break. So, well, hope that's useful. Yeah, see ya.